It's 80% brighter than the last Fold. And then on the inside, it's also a larger 8-inch display that, like I said, it mirrors the home screen layout of the cover display. And the whole phone, with the metal rails now and a soft touch matte glass, it just all feels even more premium, like of a flagship than ever before. And look at how thin this thing is. This has got to be, I mean, it's definitely one of the thinnest foldables out now. Maybe not the thinnest, but each side is barely thicker than a USB-C port. And so combined with the flat sides, it's barely thicker than a normal phone. Now, of course, it still has this camera bump on the back, which is, okay, this one's worse. I don't see a lot of thoughtful design in this camera island, but I feel like I can accept it with the rest of this phone's design being so impressive. It's just so good. It feels great to use open. It's awesome closed. I feel like this is just a better version of the previous best foldable, the OnePlus Open. Of course, still TBD on battery life and camera quality with these new cameras that are different from the main Pixel 9s, but you know, my general first impression is clearly pretty positive. It also, of course, has the Tensor G4, 16 gigs of RAM, and all the AI benefits that come from these new Pixels, Pixel Studio, Screenshot app, Weather app, all that other Pixel stuff. It is also IPX8 rated, so it can probably take a splash. And Google also mentioned that they're partnering with some number of developers to optimize some games for the interior screen, so looking forward to see what those end up being. And it also comes in two colors, porcelain, white, and obsidian, black. So I think consider me highly interested. I've kind of been off the foldables train for my own daily driver for a while. I've gone back to dailying slab phones, but I think this Pixel 9 Pro Fold has a chance to get me back to being a foldable user if that outer screen remains just as usable as any other phone. And the bonus is a gigantic 8-inch screen whenever I want it. It's one of the biggest displays literally ever in a phone. So these phones feel, for now, like they've actually achieved the modernized glow up that we've been hoping for from Google's flagship phone. Maybe Qi 2 is the only thing missing that I'm actually bummed about that I can see on the spec sheet.